Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Thursday, 18th of July 2024. The world comes together to celebrate Nelson Mandela International Day on 18th July, that is today, every year to honor the life and legacy of South Africa's first black president. From the history point of view, Indian Independence Act 1947 received royal assent on 18th July, that is today, 1947. So, starting the news analysis with the news of the Hindu state is then Naxal attack in Chhattisgarh. Two SDF cops killed, four injured in Bijapur. A helicopter being used to take an insured security personnel for the treatment after an encounter with the Naxals on the Maharashtra-Chhattisgarh border Wednesday, July 17, 2024. The incident took place on July 27 night in Tarim area when a joint team of security personnel was returning after an anti-Naxality operation in the forest on a junction of Bijapur Sukma Dantewada district. Two personnel of the Special Task Force STF were killed and four others injured after Naxalites denoted an improvised explosive device IED in the Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district, police said on Thursday, July 18, 2024. 12 militant groups likely operating in Jammu are focused on Doda to gain a strategic depth, and our army personnel stands guard at a forest area near the encounter site in Desa village of Doda district in Jammu and Kashmir on Wednesday. Officials say offline mobile apps and virtual private network apps give an edge to these hiding militants who navigate the tough undulating topography and the dense jungles with the technical support. Over 12 militant group operating in twos and threes are suspected to be active in the Tivan valleys of the Panjal Valley and Chenab Valley of the Jammu region, which is in the throes of renewed military activities over the last 1 month, which has left 24 people there. Two soldiers injured in a gunfight with hiding militants in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda. Security personnel near the site of an encounter with the terrorists at a Disa village in Doda district. The encounter erupted in Charanbata village in the Kastigara area around 2 a.m. when the terrorists opened fire on the security search parties. Two soldiers were injured in an encounter with the terrorists in a forest village in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district early Thursday, July 18, 2024. However, the information is yet to be confirmed by army sources. India urges citizens in Bangladesh to stay indoors in the advisory as deadly protests escalate. Anti-Quota supporters clash with the police and Awami League supporters at the Ramapura area in Dhaka, Bangladesh, July 18, 2024. The Commission has also put out 24-hour emergency contact numbers in the case of any urgency or need for assistance. India High Commission in Dhaka issued an urgent advisory for members of the Indian community and students residing in Bangladesh aimed violent protests that have killed 7. India is subjected to enormous, completely unjustified pressure due to the energy's ties with the Russian Finance Minister Lavrov. Russian President Vladimir Putin shakes hands with India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi during a meeting at the Kremlin in Moscow, July 9, 2024. Mr. Lavrov noted that the External Affairs Minister Ajay Shankar, after touring Western nations, answered questions including about why India was buying more oil from Russia. It has a great power that determines its national interests and chooses its partners. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said, describing as completely non-justified the enormous pressure on New Delhi due to its energy cooperation with the Moscow. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri to make a first foreign visit to the Bhutan on Friday. External Affairs Minister Jay Shankar with the Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri in New Delhi. The Bhutan-China border negotiations and India's aid for Bhutan's development programs will be at the top of the agenda when the Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri makes his first foreign visit to the Himalayan country this week, people familiar with the matter said on Thursday. The External Affairs Ministry announced that the ministry, who took over as a foreign secretary on July 15, will make an official visit to Bhutan during July 1920. During the visit, the ministry will meet King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuk, Prime Minister String Tobgay, Foreign Minister Dien Dungel, and hold talks with his counterpart Pema Chondan. The two foreign secretaries will co-chair the bilateral development cooperation talks on Bhutan's 13th five-year plan, the ministry said. 4-year-old child's death confirmed as Gujarat's first due to the Chandipur virus. Sample has been sent to the Pune's National Institute of Virology. The death of 4-year-old child from the Motha Kanthaidia in Gujarat's Aravali has been confirmed as the state's first due to the Chandipur virus. Health Minister Roshikesh Patil said on Wednesday. He said reports in this regard were received from the Pune's National Institute of Virology (NIV). The child died at a government hospital in Sabarkantha. 2 soldiers injured in a fresh gunfight in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda. Security forces suspect smaller groups of terrorists have managed to infiltrate into the mountainous district on Doda. 2 soldiers were on Tuesday injured in a gunfight between the terrorists and the security forces at Kastigar in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district, where an Indian Army captain and 3 soldiers were gunned down on Monday night amid a wave of terror attacks. Now, going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, India is proving to be a source of solutions in multiple areas, and Niti Aayog Vice Chairperson. The theme of the forum was reinforcing the 2030 agenda and eradicating poverty in times of multiple crises, the effective delivery of sustainable, resilient, and innovative solutions. It is proving to be a source of the solutions in the multiple areas, including public service delivery and digitalization, Niti Aayog Vice Chairperson Suman Berry said. Berry also said that by putting the SDG Sustainable Development Goals at the heart of its G20 presidency, India has acknowledged that these are an almost sacred commitment by the global community to its less advantaged people. Union Budget 2024 expecting changes on streamlining and direct tax compliance. Saloni Roy, a partner Deloitte. India discusses the challenges faced by taxpayers while undertaking compliances related to the goods and service tax and customs procedures. The government had previously rolled out biometric Aadhaar authentication for registration on test basis in Gujarat, Puducherry and Andhra Pradesh. Budget 2024 expectations live updates Nirmala Sitharaman to be the present budget on July 23. Jobs in focus budget 2024 expectations live updates. Several experts have urged the government to be provide tax relief to the common man to boost consumption and take steps to check inflation and accelerate economic growth. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with the 20 economists and experts at the Niti Aayog office in the presence of the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and the Principal Secretary P.K. Mishra. Now going towards the world news, including ex-North Korean diplomat appointed a vice minister in South Korea, the highest post for any defector Seoul. South Korea's top court upholds this landmark ruling over same-sex spousal state benefits. Bangladesh protests live updates government to hold talks with the protesting students as unrest over job quota continues. No more free rides will make sure our allies share burden of securing a world peace. J.D. Vance, Trump's VP pick. Ukraine defense chief says his nation will find a way no matter who wins United States election. Secret Service chief to testify to United States Congressional panel on Trump's assassination bid. Now going towards the science and tech, we have NHRC notice to Health Ministry. Delhi government was shooting at GTB hospital. Police personnel investigate after the patient was shot dead at GTB hospital and in New Delhi on Sunday, July 14, 2024. The commission observed that the content of the media support if true raises serious issues of lack of the safety and security in the government hospitals in the Delhi. The NHRC on July 18 said it has issued notices to the Union Health Ministry, the Delhi government and the city's police commissioner in the connection with the incident of a patient being shot dead inside a hospital here. Explain what is the Chandipur virus. On Wednesday, July 17, 2024, at the National Institute of Virology in Pune confirmed the death of the 4-year-old girl in Gujarat as caused by the Chandipur virus. Meanwhile, the death toll of the suspected case of the virus has touched 15, and a total of 29 cases have been reported from almost a dozen districts. Of the 29 cases, 26 are from Gujarat, 2 from Rajasthan, and 1 of cases from the Madhya Pradesh. Of the 15 deaths, 13 are from the state, while 1 each are from neighboring Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Seichi's Japanese scientists make robot face smile with the living second. Minghao Neil, a researcher of the University of Tokyo, shows a face mold covered in a human skin tissue at a lab in Tokyo on July 12, 2024. The researchers are aimed to add more elements to be the lab-grown skin, including a circulatory system and nervous. Japanese scientists have devised a way to attach a living skin tissue to robotic faces and make them smile in a breakthrough that holds out promise of applications in cosmetics and medicine. Dr. M.S. Valianthan leaves behind a legacy of medical innovation. Dr. Marathananda Varma Sakran Valianthan. One of the highlights of his long career was the indigenous development of the first ever mechanical heart valve prosthesis of the nation. The TTK Chitra valve, a product of 12 years of his own labor of love. Dr. Marthanda Varma Sankaran Valianthan, renowned cardiac surgeon and the founder of the director of Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of Medical Science and Technology (SCTI-MST), passed away in Manipur on July 17, 9:14 p.m. He was 90. National Aeronautics Space Agency conceals its moon over mission, citing cost overruns and launch delays. This photo provided by the NASA shows the volatiles investigating polar exploration, a vehicle at the Johnson Space Center in Houston on July 7, 2024. The NASA has said it is canceling the water-seeking moon rover, citing cost overruns and the launch delays. NASA is cancelling the water-seeking moon rover because of the cost overruns and launch delays. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration said on Wednesday, July 17, 2024, it is cancelling its water-seeking moon rover, citing cost overruns and launch delays. At last, this famous quotation is said by Nelson Mandela, whose full name was Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Birth anniversary today, 18th July 1918, up to 5 December 2013, was a South African anti-apartheid activist, politician, and statesman who served as the first president of the South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of the state and the first elected in fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of the apartheid by fostering racial reconciliation ideologically. An African nationalist and a socialist, he served as the president of the African National Congress (ANC) party from 1991 to 1997. Mandela was a controversial figure for much of his life, although critics on the right denounced him a communist terrorist, and those on the far left deemed him too eager to negotiate and reconcile with the apartheid supporters. He gained international acclaim for his activism, globally regarded as the icon of the democracy and social justice. He received more than 250 honors, including the Nobel Peace Prize. He is held in a deep respect with South Africa, where he is often referred to by his Tempo clan name, Madiba, and described as the father of the nation. Mr. Nelson Mandela says a very famous quotation. He says that if you talk to a man in his language, in a language he understands, that he goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. He also says that a good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that literate tongue or a pen, then you have something very special. He also says that may your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Okay, thank you.